What's going on, everybody? Today I wanted to go over my 10 most anticipated films of 2022, starting with April, because obviously January through March is already passed, so movies like The Batman can't be anticipated since I've already seen them. But don't worry, there's plenty of other movies to come out, especially during the summer. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First, I wanted to start off with a couple of honorable mentions. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Now, I feel like this movie could be really good or really weird and cringe. I mean, we've got Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage. It doesn't get any more Nicolas Cage than that. Lightyear! I've said before, my favorite Pixar film is the original Toy Story, so I'm into anything Toy Story related. And I'm excited to see what they do with this little spin-off, and Chris Evans as the voice of Buzz just seems like a great choice. Next, we have Bullet Train. Now, I'll just read the synopsis for this because I know a lot of people probably don't know much about this one. 5 assassins aboard a fast-moving bullet train find out their missions have something in common. And this is starring Brad Pitt, Sandra Bullock, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Michael Shannon, I love Michael Shannon, and a lot of other faces that you're gonna recognize. But we got Brad Pitt playing an assassin on a bullet train. Looks like a bloody fun time, and I'm excited about it. Next, we have The Black Phone. Now, this is a horror movie that's been delayed for quite some time, but I believe people have seen it at some festivals, and people said it was really good. Again, I'll read the synopsis for you. After being abducted by a child killer and locked in a soundproof basement, a 13-year-old boy starts receiving calls on a disconnected phone from the killer's previous victims. But the thing that really intrigues me about this movie is that Ethan Hawke is playing the killer, I believe. It literally just lists him as the grabber, but I love Ethan Hawke and it sounds intriguing. Last for my honorable mentions, we got a special one. We have Michael Bay's Ambulance. I'm sure you've seen the trailers for it. It looks like a Michael Bay movie, but the reason why I'm mentioning it is because my co-star in a short film that I filmed in January is actually in the movie. Her name is Kaylee Tran, and she was super fun to work with, super nice. And so whether the movie's great or not, I want to support a friend. And also, Michael Bay movies are just a fun time. Alrighty, now that I'm through the honorable mentions, we're getting into the actual top 10. But before I do so, guys, if you like these videos, you want to see more of them, consider buying some GFUEL and using code DannyD at gfuel.com. That'll save you 10 to 30% off. If you're not sure what flavor or flavors to get, check out some of my GFUEL reviews on this channel, and that should steer you in the right direction. My top 10 most anticipated films of 2022. Number 10, Halloween Ends. Loved the first Halloween that we got back in 2018. Did not love Halloween Kills. I have said before, I think that they originally had enough story for 2 films, but of course, you know how studios are, they want a trilogy, and so we got that middle film, The Turd in the Turd Sandwich. But hopefully we got some nice bread for that last film. I'm really curious to see if they can pull it off, and I'm actually gonna go see this one at the theater and hopefully have a good time. Number 9, Shazam II. This film was originally supposed to come out next year, but DC shifted a bunch of their movies around, and now Shazam 2 is coming out in December, and I loved the first Shazam. Thought it was a great time. It was a fun movie. Zachary Levi killed it, and so I'm excited to see where they go with the story. Number 8, Jurassic World Dominion. First Jurassic World was solid. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was a dinosaur movie. Not a huge fan of where they went with that, but if they were just trying to lead to where this one is going, which has the original cast from the original Jurassic Park, and we've got dinosaurs roaming the earth, it looks like fun. My son Theo goes bananas every time he sees the trailer, and we're definitely gonna have to take him to see that opening weekend. Number 7, Black Adam. I mean, I don't really have to say much. We're getting to see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson be a superhero, and it actually looks like it's a bit of a dark story. Don't know a whole lot about Black Adam. I don't know if he's like an anti-hero or something like that, but I'm very excited to see a role for The Rock that has a lot more range and see what he does with it, because lately I've been thinking John Cena might be the better wrestler gone movie star, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Number 6, Avatar 2. Now, if this movie had come out like 5 years ago, it would probably be higher on my list. I'm gonna have to go rewatch the first one before I see this one because it's been so long. I think it's been like 10 years. But it's James Cameron, and they filmed underwater stuff, and I think it's the first time he's done underwater stuff since The Abyss. If you have not seen the documentary, I believe it's free on YouTube. It's called Under Pressure, and it shows the hell that the cast and crew went through to film The Abyss underwater back in the 80s? 90s? I think 80s. So very excited to see what he was able to do with some new technology, and I'm sure it's gonna look great. Let's just hope it's good enough to warrant a Avatar 3 and 4 and 5 and whatever he's got planned. Number 5, Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse Part 1. That's right, we're getting a 2-parter for this, baby. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was a really, really unexpected, fun ride. I love the 2D animation. Sony actually invented a new style of animation for these movies, and they struck gold once. Let's see if they can strike it twice. I think this is gonna be a trippy movie, and I'll definitely be taking the family to see this one opening weekend. Number 4, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This movie looks awesome. I think we're gonna get a lot more of that multiverse stuff that we got in Spider-Man No Way Home. Very excited to see the aftermath of that and how that affects the MCU as a whole. Love Benedict Cumberbatch as Dr. Stephen Strange, and I think it's gonna be a really, really fun time. And it's coming soon. Number 3, Thor Love and Thunder. Now, we've actually haven't gotten any promotional material for this, and it comes out in like 3 months. We don't even have like promotional images, let alone a trailer. So I don't know if it's gonna get delayed, but they better do so soon because it's coming soon. But either way, we've got Taika Waititi directing the Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor in the same movie, and it could be the last Thor movie. Who knows? We really have no idea what this movie is gonna be about. We'll just have to wait and see, and I can't wait to see a trailer. Number 2, Top Gun Maverick, baby. I know a lot of you are probably too young to have seen the first Top Gun because the first one came out before I was born back in 1986, and I'll probably be doing a special video / review on the first Top Gun because it's definitely a classic and it made Tom Cruise the movie star that he is today. And I was an aviator in the military, so anything military aviation related is just very intriguing and interesting and fun to me. Tom Cruise learning how to like fly a jet and all that stuff for this movie is just gonna make this movie feel that much more immersive, and the trailers have been awesome, and I feel like they delayed it so much because it's a really, really good movie, and that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping the studio has bet on it because it takes a lot of money to keep promoting it for this long. So really, really excited about that one. That one is also coming soon at the end of May. I'm gonna try and go to that one opening night if I can. And we have arrived at number 1, but before I reveal it, guys, we have Danny Dorito 23 merch. If you guys want to support the content, support the community, and rep that sexy Danny Dorito logo, check out the link in the description. It's high quality stuff. And also, while you're down there, drop the video a like, share it with your movie buddies. I would really appreciate it. But my number 1 anticipated film of 2022 is Jordan Peele's Nope. Now, Scream 5 kind of harped on the whole elevated horror genre, art mixed with horror and just full of themes and thought-provoking messages. Get Out is fantastic. Us, really good. Don't feel like Jordan Peele really stuck the landing on that one. 3/4 of that movie is just a really, really good time. But my boy Jordan Peele made an Alien movie, and I love Alien movies. Signs is one of my favorite movies ever. I love War of the Worlds. I'm just a sucker for that type of stuff, man. I believe it's taking place in like the early 2000s. We've got this like LA movie ranch being terrorized by aliens. It looks like horses are being turned into people or something. I have no clue. The trailer doesn't really give a whole lot away. Very scary, creepy looking stuff. I am 100% on board, and I really, really hope Jordan Peele can stick the landing on this one because it seems like when it comes to alien movies, the hardest thing is sticking the landing. Definitely going to the opening night for that one. I don't care if I have to go without my wife. I'm just kidding. Babe, if you're watching this, don't take my GFUEL away. But there you have it. Those are my top 10 most anticipated films of 2022, along with a couple of honorable mentions. And guys, I want to know down below, what's your most anticipated film this year? I would love to talk about it with you. But one of my favorite things about movies is the excitement that comes with the anticipation of a film that you think you're gonna love. And speaking of excitement, if you guys made it this far in the video, be sure to comment the word excited, because if I see that, I know you watched the whole video and you're a real movie lover like me. But that's gonna be it for this one, guys. As always, stay safe, be nice to each other out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!